Am I audible? Okay. You know, there comes a time in life where nothing seems to make sense anymore. Not your plans, not your pride, not even the story you've been telling yourself. And I had that phase in my mid 20s. I had left my corporate job and I started a business. Initially, I didn't know how to grow it. I was stuck. Whereas I saw all my friends in their corporate careers, they were skyrocketing. I was lost. I could not recognize who I was anymore. And it's sad when we are young and ambitious, we believe that the effort that we put leads to absolute progress. But that is not the case. Sometimes when you push life too hard, it hits a pause button. And this pause, the space between who you were and who you're becoming, is probably one of the most terrifying places to be in. Externally, to anybody who used to see me, they'd say, this girl is trying. But I know internally I was collapsing. I was stuck. And every now and then when I would see everybody move forward in life, I would ask myself, where did I go wrong? Did I make a mistake leaving my job? And it's unfortunate how people think that this stillness, this pause, is actually failure. But that is not the case. This period is where you're truly transforming. And trust me, I didn't even know that until much later in life. In that period when I was going through it, I was drowning in pain, shame, so much of silence. But fortunately, in that period of silence, I asked myself a question. What if? What if what I'm feeling is not failure, but in fact, it's just feedback. It's preparation for something bigger. And that, you could say, was my genesis moment. And I started asking more questions. I started getting more curious. I started asking, why was I not focused? Why did I lose direction after I left my corporate job? Why did nobody resonate with my emotional pain and it felt so personal to me? And you know what? In this period of curiosity, something very powerful happened. I actually started seeing the patterns that I had been blind to all my life. I was not lazy. I was in fact exhausted, forcing myself to be a certain version which no longer fit. You know what happens to your brain scientifically? You go in survival mode. When you're constantly stuck, you are in survival mode. And that's when your brain shuts off creativity. It latches onto safety. And the most basic tasks, which is taking a call, meeting, or anything of that sort, becomes so much more heavier than it should. And that is when I understood, okay, I'm feeling a certain way. Let me identify what's truly happening inside me. I started introspecting a lot, started getting way more curious. That is when I realized curiosity signals your brain that, okay, now we are safe to explore. Scientifically, again, it activates your prefrontal cortex. Now, this is the part that helps you plan, dream, and rebuild your identity all over again. Look, I'm not telling you curiosity is the opposite of fear or anything. It's not. It's literally the bridge out of it. What happens is when you're curious, you start asking yourself questions. You start understanding yourself, your life better without judgment. And I'd say that this understanding and not sheer motivation is what pulls you out, and it's what frees you. My transformation was not overnight, clearly. It took a lot of time. It took a lot of questions. I had no spiritual awakening. It was not one YouTube speech that changed my life. It was a lot of questions. And I slowly started rebuilding my company again with a different mindset. This time, I started aligning with founders who chased the same vision that I wanted for my company. In life, I also let go of a lot of people who drained my energy. And I slowly started regaining power in my own self, my opinions. And these small things might be very minute to somebody, but for me, these were massive progress. And these progress were mine, and that made me feel extremely good. And in this period, what I also realized is, sometimes when you have to start over in life, you don't really have to create a new life. You just have to meet your old self without any judgment. And this reminds me about the life of a butterfly. A butterfly's journey is a symbol of transformation. It's remarkable. In the first part of its life, it's crawling like a caterpillar. And then it slowly withdraws in solitude. It goes into its cocoon. And in this cocoon, its old self dies. After this, there's a birth of a new butterfly. And this, you won't see the butterfly mourn the death of its old self. It in fact simply trusts that its wings will be able to carry it further in life. And just like this butterfly, we humans also undergo metamorphosis. Now, what do I mean by this? We humans also have a lot of joys, success, heartbreaks, failures, and all of these fragile looking phases in life is what builds strength in us. And I believe every human here goes through a cocoon phase where you withdraw, you sit back, you rethink everything in your life, whether you made the right decision, your worth, and your pace in life. But at that time, we don't realize that everything is rearranging behind the scenes. The universe is actually rewiring you and teaching you patience, teaching you perspective, and teaching you courage to be a better person, to rebuild yourself. So to everybody today, whoever is here and feeling stuck in life, I just want you to take a pause. Take a pause, ask yourself, what is this phase trying to teach me? What if this delay is not a punishment? It actually is redirection. Because when you start asking yourself these questions, it signals curiosity, which actually converts this pain into possibility. And this breakdown is your genesis in disguise. And you know what? In the end, it's up to us to trust that our wings will carry us in life and life will go on. And always remember that if you feel that something's ending today, it is going to be the new beginning for who you're meant to become in your life. Thank you.